Okay. But it's like, in regards to my thoughts on New World MMO, it's like, I've talked about the situation with the cash shop, and I don't trust what they're going to do with the cash shop at this point in time. Because to me, whenever a developer says something and then doubles down on the thing that they said, despite the fact that the community didn't agree with it, like, that's usually a pretty bad sign. And if you guys remember, the first time that they talked about the store, people were unanimously like, no, we don't want this, we don't need this. Like, nobody wants them to sell rested XP on the store. I also don't think that anybody wants them to sell the traveling thing in the store, which, by the way, we can actually see what the traveling thing is now. If we go in game, let me see where my resources are. If we go in game, you can see right now that I have 546 Azoth, which at my current level, I have a cap of 1,000. So this is the currency that you need to use to travel. So I got it for free, and apparently you can get it for free. But the thing with this is that whenever you put something like this on a store, which I believe this is something that they're planning to put on the store, and good God, if I keep hearing that forklift, I really hope it's not going through to the stream. But anyway, if you put something like this on the store, I genuinely believe that they will throttle how much you can actually get it in the game. Because, like, if you go to map right now and say, for instance, okay, I want to teleport here, I can. Well, actually, maybe not here. I don't know if I actually can or not, but I don't want to try. You can only fast travel when you're in camp and respawn. Okay, so I would need to go to, you know, close to another town. Then I'd be able to travel there. But it would cost this currency, basically, is where we're getting at. And you know, I'm not big on having this currency and then selling it in the store. But on release, it's not going to be there. So ultimately, the way that I'm looking at this is, look, this game is going to cost like $40. It's going to cost $40, and I'm expecting to get like at least around 50 hours out of it. I don't have to get 50 hours out of it, but that's reasonably what I would expect. If I get more than 50 hours out of it, then it's already paid for itself and it's whatever. But again, you know, depending on the level of enjoyment, I could even see myself, like, if I spend a really good 20 hours, but that I don't see happening because it's an MMO and you really do need to level up to experience all of the different things that the world has to offer. But I could see myself playing this for a bit and enjoying it. And that's where I'm coming at it from. I'm coming at it from as a single purchase, which I believe that this game is not going to have a monthly fee. So as a single purchase type thing, it's like, I think I can have some fun with this. And that's pretty much where I'm at with New World. I'm going to play it when it comes out on the 31st. Like I said, I did enroll in the creator program. Whether or not that's going to be something that they care to send me a key or not, we'll see. But if not, I don't have an issue like spending 4 years, because if you look around, like, even though this is not my favorite historical setting, like, I'm not big into like the clothing and whatnot of characters around this historical setting. It's just not really something that I care that much about. But the world itself, I think, looks beautiful, and the performance of the game is something that I'm personally a little bit impressed by, because I mean, just look at these visuals, right? Game looks gorgeous. It's not running at steady 60, but what if I tell you that all I have is a 2060, an RTX 2060, which, as we all know, it's not a great GPU, right? And I'm playing this at 1440p. So it's like, it's doing pretty good, considering I'm playing at 1440p on what is not a great GPU to begin with, you know? And the changes to the combat system, where you can actually like swap to a different weapon and you have your skills just work, even though you can't really see that properly now because there's like a UI glitch going on or whatever. Like, I think it'll be fun for a while. Looks like a majority of you in chat type that you are curious and you are paying attention. I think it is worth paying attention. The biggest thing for me is that I wish it wasn't as much of a theme park, because you can clearly tell that that was not their initial design intent, to do a theme park MMO. But that's what they ended up landing on. I don't know if it's because of the mass appeal of theme park MMOs or if it's because of, you know, something else. But I would have preferred to have something more sandbox, more freeform, where you could get quests, but you'd be able to get quests like anywhere. And you can get quests anywhere, but there's like a main story that you want to follow. Which right now, the main story for me is, I don't know, I'm supposed to do one of those 3 green quests. I haven't been paying too much attention to it because with this being an alpha, I want to eventually enjoy the story when I play the final game. I don't want to be going through the story like 3 times. So that, because, you know, we already played through this bit once, and we're going to play through it a little bit more. And then the 3rd time I come through this, I'm just like, okay, I'm completely burned out, right? But those are my thoughts on it. And I think that there's potential to have some fun on here. I do wish that, you know, if I did play it, that there were more people interested in joining in, because this does seem like it's going to be one of those games where you just have, like, more people would be good. But I also want to make sure that people understand this is not me saying that you should get it. This is not me giving you, like, a, a recommendation, because I don't know how long I will play this game. I don't. Like, right now, it seems interesting to me, but it all depends on what the final experience is going to be, how much it changes, if they even change anything, what they end up doing with the cash shop and all that. Like, all of that is going to influence how I feel about the game. Then there's also the fact that I really enjoy the new weapon they added, the axe. It just like speaks to me. The axe is basically like the World of Warcraft warrior class almost. It's got charge, it's got execute. So it kind of reminds me a lot of my World of Warcraft warrior.